Hello guys, and welcome to episode 3 of my 4 days to the Weser campaign, playing on the NATO side. Previously, we fought off more of the attacks from the Soviet armor, and today is going to be more of the same, as the 3rd Battalion of the 138th Tank is going to be coming at us with their T-64s, and probably backed up by some East Germans this time. We need to figure out what we're bringing in. So, of course, the Panzer Battalion 83 will be standing strong with their Leopard 2A1s. We can either use the Panzer Battalion 82 or the Panzer Battalion 73. I think the 73 is going to be coming in just because I want to maintain the action points on Panzer Grenadier Battalion 82. I will, of course, bring up some artillery. I'm kind of tempted to bring some rocket artillery. Could be fun, although this is just Lars, which is not very good. So it looks like it's going to have to be tube artillery. We can't bring in any aircraft. It is a very open map. Let's tactical battle, and we'll jump on in. We just need to not fall prey to their ATGMs. It looks like they are going to be bringing in some artillery of their own, but otherwise it's just the tank unit. I think we will have counter-batteried a lot of their artillery before, so we're not going to have to worry about that as much. There will be like some to finish off, so we'll need some counter-battery. It's just going to be more T-64s mainly, I think, running us down. It's really cool actually seeing like the sort of mist or fog in the defilade there in between. Very cool. Alright, so the middle, yeah, we can kind of sit back and get shots off. Left side, I've never really liked this left side for like tank engagements. It's always like so much weird line of sight going on, but I'm imagining we can set something up there. The town, this is going to be very awkward. We can maybe sit something back down here, get like a Jaguar that can fire down the road. We'll do that. Let's go and put one there. We'll pop one up on the ridge here. Let's put it maybe... Not going to put it there because that road comes down very close. We'll need a couple on this right side. Best place... Yeah, because the road's slightly that way, this tree line's not very useful. So it may just be a case of having one out in the open, but a bit further back. And then we can probably fit one on this road. Other than that, we're just going to need like leopards that can spread out a little bit, but can cover each other. That's always the tricky part with doing something like this. I will have one just back a little bit there. I will want a tank that's maybe a little bit further up. Not really many good places to put it though. We're looking for a place where we can kind of shoot into the road from the side. But I don't want to let them get too close to that Jag. We can obviously put one maybe like here. That would be fine. And then maybe I'm just having one sit in front. Oh, in the open though is kind of risky. They might start firing at us at range with their ATGMs. So I've got to be a bit careful about that. We'll definitely try and get enough cutter into the high building there. Then in the center, probably going to be a matter of trying to kill stuff that comes out of here. So let's try and do something like that. And then maybe one that's like on the road. It might just come rushing down the center, which would be kind of scary. We do have more Jaguars that we can put behind maybe a couple of leopards here. I will need a leader or two. I don't know if I want to really put too much on the right. We'll probably just do... Let's see, these are all Panzerfaust 44s, aren't they? Not the best for ambushing T-64s, I'll tell you that much. It's a shame they all cost like 2 to bring in as well. Alright, we'll just do some Panzergrens a bit further back. We'll have a leader with those. And I'll probably just trade out like one of these leopards, for example, for a leader. And then we'll do the same over here. One of these can be a leader. Okay. We don't really have too much recon happening. Let's just maybe put a couple recon on the left here. Got a recon in the middle. Alright, fingers crossed. That will be all we need. And then the first thing we'll buy is probably a bit of counter battery if we start seeing the Gvozdikas firing at us. Alright, we're off. Yeah, it's very strange playing the maps on defense because I'm so used to playing offense with my attacks in previous campaigns, but I think it's a really nice change of pace actually. I've been enjoying playing the defensive side of things. It's a big change to what I'm used to. Okay, they have probably recon infantry there. These Milans can just move into the trees on the side here. Interesting where these Iltis are going, like they're going to the highway there and then back down, which is a bit risky. We're going to need that artillery that I was talking about. And then next hit will be more of the tanks, wherever we need them, which looks like right here, on the back side of that town. So it looks like just as well I didn't put my Jaguar too close. We can move these actually up into position. I'll probably need some sort of recon to sit with these leopards so they can see whatever comes out of the trees there. More artillery. I expected actually. I thought the Gewehr or whatever it is, or the second artillery unit would have been rockets, not nothing else really. Ooh, okay. Ooh, they're getting all the angles. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Oh, and he missed that. Wow. It's kind of tragic. So first blood, in fact, goes to them, which is not something that I wanted. We'll have to shift this across, I think. Left side's looking a lot more scary.
Kampfbereitschaft herstellen. Reinmachen zum Nachladen LFK. Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Wir wurden getroffen! Gute Arbeit. Weder Freund noch Feind. Lohnen. Ausweichen!
Let's back up with that leopard a little bit.
Gute Arbeit! Speer zur Stelle.
Try and get this one across. Take up that position that this one was actually in before, which would side shot T-64s coming in.
Weder Freund noch Feind, nur lohnende Ziele. Infanterie bereit.
That's not good.
Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Hauptmann. Angriffsformation. Sammeln. Oder Kommandant. Wir wurden getroffen. Immer ist ausgefallen. Angriffsformation an alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet. Gute Marschpause. Voll ausweichen.
Good kill. We'll fix up that. I can just bring it back a little bit.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Panzer einsatzbereit. Feind gesichtet. Oder Kommandant.
Ah, that gotta. Probably shouldn't keep firing. Oh, it is rocket artillery. Okay. Oh, it's rocket artillery coming straight from my more artillery. It's not just one as well, it's two. Oh no. Okay, I think you got me. I think you got me. Alright. Insane. A lot of artillery. These are going to have to spread out as well. Okay, well if they're going to do that, we're gonna spread out with as many of these as I can, just to try and lock down all that rocket artillery.
Panzer einsatzbereit. Klar zum Gefecht. KI-Laden. Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört.
Alright, good kill on the rocket artillery there.
Neue Befehle. Gute Arbeit.
Nice, another good kill on the tank.
Die Artillerie verleiht der festlich verstanden. Verlegen Feuerstellung.
It may be best that I actually keep these closer to the roads again. I can stop that one there. Put these on counter battery. That one on counter battery now.
Feuerunterstützung bereit.
The reason I'm keeping them near the roads is because I can fast move them up the road to avoid counter battery. And that'll be a lot quicker than if they're just in a field somewhere. But this is good though, because we're starting to get a lot of these up. Ammo could potentially be an issue long term, but I think the battle will be over. There's only 82 morale, so it's not that much. And killing like a rocket artillery piece is 3 morale. Killing a tube artillery piece is 2 morale. So as long as these are actually getting shots on target, should be getting those kills in pretty quick.
Haben Sie neue Zielkoordinaten? Stehen unter Beschuss. Es gibt nur 2 Arten von Menschen. Artilleristen und Ziele. Bravo 1, hier Artillerie zu Diensten.
In multiplayer, I wouldn't recommend stopping on the main roads and firing, because it can cause counter battery to hit things unnecessarily. Like if you're bringing in reinforcements, like this Leopard for example, and counter battery is coming in where like an M109 was, then the Leopard could be catching strays. You do have to be a bit careful about that. But in single player, not as important, because usually the density of artillery is not so high. This Leopard is killing a lot of infantry. And getting kills on these is proving to be quite difficult. getting the right angles.
Wir bewegen alles. Gute Arbeit. Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Rückwärts Marsch. Rund zum Feind.
Looks like it's going to be a battle where the majority of our kills actually come from killing artillery. I will let that fire. Okay, good. It's a little ambush there onto the T-64 as it comes forwards. Hopefully we'll fix that up.
Neue Aufträge? Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Kommandant. Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr. Befehlsstelle bereit. An alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet.
A pure arty war, more or less, with a few tank skirmishes in between.
Taktische Feuerunterstützung bereit. Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
I'm actually going to send both these leopards to the left. I don't know where this leopard's going. Oh, I'll happily take that Ural though. Ah, that's probably how they ended up in the middle, because they're moving up the highway and then coming to the left where I need them. I was wondering why I ended up with so many leopards in the middle of the map. They're not actually reinforcing the left, they're reinforcing the middle. But yeah, these ones will cut across, and hopefully we'll have a few more to work with. Certainly not going to have enough supply to keep all of these online. Good kill. Shame the recon died. It's just a classic tale of solo with Vulcan. It's not really much to avoid it though, because like I can't have it any further back, although it's not even serving its purpose. Really nice kill actually from the Jag.
An alle Einheiten, Feind gesichtet. Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad? Auf geht's. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Jaguar an alle. Funküberprüfung kommt. Waffe klar zum Ge Langsam vor, aber seid schussbereit. Panzer, halt!
That one already damaged.
Radiocheck. Höre Sie klar und deutlich. Jeder Seiten gefechtsbereit. Klar zum Gefecht. KI laden.
So much artillery coming down there, surely. They get the kill. Nice.
LSK einsatzbereit. Radiocheck. Höre Sie klar und deutlich. Kampfbereitschaft hier. Bereit machen zum Nachladen. LSK. Ziel zerstört. Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
Where's that going?
Weder Freund noch Feind.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, okay, good. We're moving the right one there. It's good. Those leopards back up to scratch. Cheeky side shot, please. Never mind.
Wirkung im Ziel. Neue Befehle? Abgesetzt. Ja, noch ein Treffer. Das ist aus.
And the plot. Aufklärer.
Der Tank wird aufmunitioniert.
Gonna get taken out. I could probably move up my leopard here actually to take out that.
Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Es gibt nur zwei Arten von Menschen: Artilleristen und Ziele. Panzer, halt! Jederzeit! Wir sind hier ein Radar! Klar zum Gefecht! KI-Laden! Alpha an alle! Funküberprüfung! Kommen! Bravo 1 hier, Bravo! Feind gesichtet! Impfung im Ziel!
I'm just trying to keep these battles as clean as possible. I think it's actually really important on a defensive campaign like this, because any loss is just going to make our next battles harder. Particularly like even recon dying and supply dying and stuff like that. These are like crucial elements that we can't really afford to lose that much of. Just kind of difficult to keep them alive when you do use them. Especially when they're like small squads like Aufklärer. Like if it was a Jaeger Aufklärer, sorry, then it would be a lot better. Because they wouldn't die so easily when they start getting hit. But you catch like a unit like this out in the open and they're dead. Very quick.
Transportkommando bereit. Ist es dort wirklich sicher? Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
I was thinking of maybe bringing in some Arders to the right hand side here.
Klar und deutlich. Rückwärtsmarsch. Und zwar langsam. Ladeschütze und Panzer halten. Panzerjäger bereit. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
There's also a lot of tanks here. Maybe like Milans would be a good idea. I'm just like there's a lot of artillery, and like rocket artillery is instantly going to come in on any Milans that we put on the field.
Das war die letzte Granate. Bravo 1, Feind im Zielgebiet zerstört. Panzer einsatzbereit. Marsch! Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanke. Den hat sie erwischt. Oder Kommandant? Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Klar zum Gefecht. KI-Laden. Alpha an alle. Wird ausgeführt. Ende. Oder Kommandant? Nachschub rollt. Wird ausgeführt. Ende. Achtung. Feind im Nahbereich. Wir sind hier.
Might not get away with that one. Almost.
Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet.
I'll give these some
Feind im Zielgebiet.
supply, I guess. Oh, Jag died. Oh, that was on the right.
Brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad. Die Munition weichen. Klar zum Gefecht. KI. Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuer? Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört. Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr.
We're not far off.
Oder Kommandant?
Risky though.
Klar zum Gefecht. KI-Laden. Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie. Feind gesichtet. Auf geht's. Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft?
Oh, those martyrs got killed with the Panzergrenze inside. That's really bad.
Infanterie bereit.
We'll jump forwards the Panzergrenze here. I think that the T-64 was in here somewhere.
Melde Zug zur Stelle. Wir wurden getroffen. Jemals ausgefallen. Gute Arbeit.
Okay, one more tank to kill.
Bravo 1 hier, Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Absturz, Ersatz. Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Feind gesichtet. Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung, kommen. Hier Alpha, kampfbereit. Gardeschütze.
Like finding those gaps. Yeah, looks like we got a shot elsewhere. 120 kills, 12 losses. I probably could have like avoided losing those Martyrs. That one T-64 on the right was doing a lot of damage. The other stuff, not so avoidable. I mean, that Leopard 2A1 just got picked off multiple angles.
Tally 2, tally 2.
Alright, it's back to our turn.
Good hit on one.
We've actually ended up disorganizing this artillery unit because it's been joining so many battles. Same deal over here. If you look at these guys, this is what I was kind of hoping for, that they would like end up getting disorganized and then we can kill those. It's just an issue where I can't really attack into that without having to deal with everything around it. It may not be so much of a problem in this situation. Because, say I make that attack, I bring up the Panzergrens as well. What would I actually be dealing with? What would they bring? Probably T-55s. They would also bring this unit for sure. So it'd be T-54s, T-55s, some artillery. I think there is potential for a counterattack here, so I think I might go for it. We can bring in the rocket artillery for this one, just to bolster us. Actually, that needs to move forward slightly. And then we can destroy that unit for good. Alright, let's tactical battle. And in we go. It's going to be our Leopards completely outclassing their forces, which is going to be pretty fun, actually. So let's get some Leopards in here. We definitely need a leader. We'll basically just have two groups of Leopards that are attacking pretty aggressively. And then anytime there is some sort of infantry, we need to hit them with the Lars, but I can't let the Lars fire too much because counter battery will definitely be an issue. We need some recon, of course, so let's make sure we're bringing that in.
Kernfahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann. An dieser Koordinate.
Okay, let's go.
Hier Alpha, kampfbereit.
First counterattack.
Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung, kommen. Gefechtsstand einsatzbereit. Feind gesichtet. Neue Befehle? Feuer und Bewegung. Wir können beide.
I'm gonna send a Leopard over to the left. Because we might be able to kill those recon units, which would be nice.
Feind gesichtet. Löwe hört. Oculus Exercitus. Nicht schießen! Wir geben auf! Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl. Befehlsstelle bereit. An alle Einheiten. Nicht schießen! Wir geben auf! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Der Aufklärer, den man kriegt.
By the recon infantry can move forwards. And then we can spot and kill whatever we need. Here comes the T-54s. The Leopards can move up and engage. Those T-54s won't stand a chance. To a certain extent, we can just keep moving forwards. I gotta be careful on the right side. That's a napalm launcher.
Feind gesichtet. Bullhorn erfassen das Ziel, Kommandant. Kreuztreffer, Ziel zerstört. Cooler, Kommandant. Wir machen uns auf den Weg. Oben, gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Panzer, halte. Gute Arbeit, oben, Panzer. Panzer, rückwärts fahren. Lernt Gefecht, KI-Lage.
This is a really cool fight. Blasting forwards on this right flank. That's a bunch in the middle there.
Feind gesichtet. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Panzer Einzelhager. Langsam rückwärts fahren.
I'm going to back it up a little bit because there are some tanks there that we can't see.
Panzer, halt! Wegschütze, überlebe! Feind gesichtet. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Führungsfahrzeug bereit. Feind gesichtet. Ihr Panzer, halt! Verstanden. Marsch, aber achten Sie, Panzer einsatzbereit.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome counterattack with these Leopards.
Gute Arbeit, oben, gerade Feind gesichtet. So schnell wir können. Zu Befehl, Panzer, halt! Marsch, hier Alpha, kampfbereit. Erschossen. Verstanden. Zu Ihrer gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Marsch, aber achten Sie auf uns. Geben Sie uns einfach einen Befehl. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Oculus Exercitus.
This reserve unit is just going to be almost completely destroyed after this battle, just due to the sheer amount of units we're killing here. So many T-54s that are just getting annihilated.
Ein guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Männer, wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad? Es hat den Fahrer erwischt. Los, übernehmen! Ein Fall. Abkommen, Beobachtungszeit. Ladeschütze,
I don't want to put the leader in here because we want to be chewing up all the T-54s.
Panzer, halt! Achtung! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Scheiße, Mann! Volltreffer! Ziel zerstört! Verstanden! Auf gute Arbeit! Immer Blick gen Osten. Marschpause.
Just making sure I don't full cap that. Ammo might actually turn out to be a problem here. Now I think about it. Especially if we're killing a lot of infantry. They do soak up a lot of shots.
Speer zur Stelle. Panzer, halt! Ladeschütze! Unaufgeklärt! Holen Sie das Fernglas raus. Rückwärtsmarsch! Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg. Bravo 1, hier Bravo. Ich habe. Erfassen Ihre Befehle. Gute Arbeit, Windschütze. Gehen wir das Lagebild vernichten. Scheiße war das. Lux an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
I think that I've got out. No! Oh, the recon. It's always the recon. I thought having the 2A1 was enough. Right, we can probably try and do some rocket artillery. Just to show off the Lars, because I don't think we're going to get much use out of it. The cannon battery is going to come in pretty quick.
Jawohl. Panzer einsatzbereit. Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr. Wir wurden getroffen. Immer ist ausgefallen. Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Panzer, halt. Nicht schießen. Wir geben auf. Rückwärts Marsch. Zurück zum Feind.
Right, that leopard's completely out of ammo.
Wo brauchen Sie uns?
Both of those are.
Feindgesichtet. Volltreffer. Ziel zerstört.
One's
Langsam rückwärts Marsch.
low on ammo, but not out.
Gute Arbeit, Wegschütze. Radiocheck verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Es hat den Fahrer erwischt. Los, übernehmen. Wohl, Hauptmann. Feind gesichtet. Ladungefecht. KI-Laden.
If I can get to a point where I'm shooting them before they come into the trees here, that's good enough. I'm just considering what this would actually be like to play on the other side, you know, if you're being charged down by leopards whilst you only have T-54s. That being said, like, I probably would have chewed up a lot of these leopard squads with T-64s if I was playing it. We only lost one unit there. Poor Afkada. That destroys that unit. There it is. I'm just going to move back behind so that doesn't get directly engaged. But otherwise, yeah, that was a decent counterattack, and this was the unit that joined. So they've lost a lot of their T-54s now, which is nice. It's going to be another unit that's a lot less strong. And those are the sort of situations that I was talking about before, where counterattacking into these units whilst they're disorganized is a very good idea. Surprised that says it's going to be a draw. We pull artillery for this, and then aircraft. There's going to be a minor victory. They would be active with Reservisten. Let's have a look at the map. Let's go for this unit with the bombers. Yeah, we could counterattack there for sure. Awesome. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more opportunities. Like down here, they're not quite disorganized yet. Here, they're obviously disorganized, so we can attack those. It may just end up that they don't defend it, and then we just destroy these units. But taking out these T-64s would be a real crushing blow to their offensive capabilities. We're obviously going to be attacking their AA over here as well to open up the skies. Lots of opportunities, but unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So we're going to leave it there. Next time around, I will go for this attack and see if they reinforce it. We'll also, of course, go for this attack and try and take out the AA. And once that's done, we will let them probably attack us again if they want to. And we'll move on to the next turn, see what's up. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.